I can do this, I can sell clothes. But I had never tried selling clothes on Instagram and WhatsApp, and I was a bit afraid kuanza kusell online. Like I was nilikuwa naogopa kujajiwa and all that. But watching some people like Shay Janelle, she's a thrifter, a reseller of thrifts. She's such an inspiration. So watching her gave me the courage, and also watching things like Girl Boss. I've watched that series like 1,000 times now, and I've also read the book. Like I cannot get enough of Sophia. I just love her and everything she does. She's the owner of Nasty Girl. If you've ever come across a clothes written Nasty Girl, yeah, she tells the story of how she started her business and how it grew to this big brand. Yeah, so such kind motivated me to start an online platform where I could sell my thrift finds. So I formed a WhatsApp group, since now my classmates walikuwa wameshamaliza shule, wengine wako Mombasa, wengine wako Nairobi, vitu kama hizo. So I decided to start a WhatsApp group, and I remember nilikuwa na text kila mmoja nikimuuliza, do you mind, should I add you to my WhatsApp group? Wanasema why not? So na add mtu kwa group hivyo, and then I decided why not like start an online page. And that is when I started Kairetusthrifts. Sikuwa najua at first what to call it, but Kairetu tu ikaingia kwa kichwa, nikaamua niite Kairetusthrifts, and from there onwards it has been like a baby that has grown really well, and the reception is overwhelming in such a nice way. It has made me socialize with so many of you, and yeah, it has been quite a nice journey so far. Mtu anaweza dhani nisha make it in life, but we are at 3K, and hiyo sio joke. In 1 year only we are at 3K, and I'm grateful for that. Anyway, so if you're starting an online shop, I'd advise you kwanza you make a platform, like you start a page. I started this page when I was in campus, but it was not active. So hata kama unaona itakuwa active, just start it, just make that platform, and then also start by selling to your friends, because your friends will obviously support you if you have nice friends. That is, I was lucky to have really nice friends. So start by selling what you have and don't wear, ama you just invest by buying clothes for 1,000 bob ama 500. I know you can start with 500 ama 1,000 bob. Anza tu na clothes kidogo, see how it performs, and then you'll know what to do from there. And then also, do not pressure yourself. This thing like takes time before you make your first sale. Before I made my first sale kwa Kairetusthrifts, I think it took me 3 days. I got this DM and nilikuwa na shout kwa nyumba, yani somebody wants to buy my clothes. That's the best feeling, let me just tell you. So yeah, don't be afraid to buy clothes. With the little that you have, just start there. And also when you're buying, just buy something that you think you can wear, ama you envision somebody wearing it. See ati una buy something just for the sake of buying it, ama because it's cheap. Kama haita sell, you'll just wear it. Okay, I'm taking time with these questions. Nilikuwa nioshe vyombo, hata sijaanza, but at least I folded my clothes. Anyway, moving on to the next question. How long did your thrift store take to pick? I don't have a time like, hey, sasa my thrift shop has started picking up. I can't remember of that time because I have been selling since I was in college. So yeah, it took me like 3 days, as I've said, to make my first sale online. But when I bought things uko shule, they just used to sell all of them. I'm not bragging, but yeah, most of them used to sell, and every weekend nilikuwa tunaenda mtush na naletea watu wanabuy. Hata sikuwa nashinda nikizungusha nguo. Just blessings. Challenges I face with my thrift shop. Not every day is a good day. Sometimes you go thrifting, you get good items. Sometimes you go thrifting, haupati anything that you wanted. Like me nikienda thrifting, I usually have things I want, like maybe mom jeans zilikuwa on demand, so I go with my mind ikiwa leo nataka mom jeans, but unfortunately sipati mom jeans, you see. So not every day is a good day, not every day is a good day. Ukienda tu kuwa open minded, maybe today I'll get, hata kama sitapata mom jeans, nitapata something else which is nice. And then time schedules for deliveries. Sometimes somebody amebuy clothes leo anataka kesho, na kesho siwezi make. Like when I was interning, that was a huge problem because mtu ananua nguo tuseme on Sunday anataka to be delivered Monday, that I cannot avail myself to deliver on Monday. So that was another challenge. Yeah, so telling the customer sitaweza kukuja Monday, maybe kama ni Monday jioni kabisa after internship. But most of my clients have been so good, like they understand me. So most of them understand when I tell them I want to be able to deliver. I'm not conning you, I'm just saying I want to be able to deliver until this date, this time. You see, you have to be like vocal to your clients, waambie this is when I'm able to deliver, ndio hata wao waelewe. You just explain to them. Another challenge is exchanges. I'm referring to my book because I have noted all the challenges I have. So exchanges, I have mentioned this in another video. Exchanges yani hunibo tu kutafutia customer mwingine hiyo nguo inakuanga such a hectic job. Alafu hiyo kitu ni kama inaonekananga ni kama it is of no value, like maybe the other person didn't like it because it had an error, you see. So I try as much as possible to display ama to describe the clothes like what it is, and also tell the client the waist, the hips, the length, the color. If you want even more information, I will give you. Just don't buy it and then return it. Hata heri usibuy, somebody else to buy it. That is how much I hate exchanges and refunds. I only make refunds if maybe hiyo nguo ilifika ikuwa torn. Like I've gotten one complaint that a sheer top ilikuwa imeraruka, so I had to refund that person because hata mimi si expect ni kinunua nguo nipate kuwa imeraruka. It was a small hole I did not see while packing. So yeah, if these things happen, you just exchange for the person ama refund the person because you don't want to disappoint your client. So the other challenge is, I don't know if this is a challenge, but it's a fear of mine of disappointing a customer. That's why I'm telling you, I usually describe my clothes as they are, so that I may not disappoint and lose a customer. So those are the challenges that I have. Somebody asked, what are the do's and the don'ts of thrifting? I don't know if there are do's and don'ts of this business, of the thrifting business. I think you learn as you go, as you progress, as you make more sales. You know what your customers like, you know what they don't like, so you know what to do and what you don't want to do. Sijui nimeanza hiyo aje, but I guess you get the point. Next question is tips on thrifting. I think I have answered that. So thrift something that is somewhat within your style. My lips are so dry. I use shea butter on my lips. The other question is, where do I shop? I shop at Gikomba, obviously. I shop at Toy Market, but nimekaa sana bila kwenda Toy. I also shop at bus station sometimes when I'm in town. So those are the 3 places in Nairobi that I shop for my thrift shop. But when I'm at home, I go thrifting also. Any place tu kuna second hand clothes, I'm there thrifting and chambuaring them. I just love thrifting. I feel like if you take this as a hobby, as something you really like doing, you'll just thrive in the business. You'll just thrive in everything that entails thrifting and reselling. So you have to have a passion there, you know, like Anyway, it's snack time. If I wasn't filming this video, best believe ningekuwa na kisu na maembe hapa nikikula, but let's pretend I'm not that ghetto. Next question was from Jeannie. She asks tips on how to resell and how one can be consistent in reselling. I think that if that's your only source of income, like hiyo ndio una rely on for your daily bread, you ought to be consistent. Like you have to go get new stock, sell, and you make money, you know, for survival purposes. I also think if you really enjoy thrifting, it will be like a consistent thing you do. Like you go thrifting just for the fun of it because it's your hobby. That's how one can be consistent, like being at the back of your mind, this is what brings me food, this is something that I enjoy. It will make you consistent in a way, I guess so. The next question is, what do you attribute your success of Kairetusthrifts to? I'd say, but am I really that successful to be answering this question? Anyway, it has brought me a house and some things here, so I think it's fair enough to say that it's successful. I'll attribute my success to the fact that I learn a lot from YouTube and also from my customers. Like on YouTube, I watch people's stories on how they make resales after thrifting on eBay. Most of them, when you wanna share like how they have grown by reselling thrifts in Wazungu, so they resell on eBay, and you can learn so much from it. And also from my customers, like I have mentioned before, you know, the demand can help you know like what your customer wants. So for example, my shop does well with shorts, so I try as much as possible to get more shorts. And maybe kama shorts has sell that much, I usually go for what is selling. Maybe this time ni mom jeans in a sell more, so I try to find more mom jeans. And also when I go thrifting, I have like a list of what I have been requested that week. Either nipate ama nisipate, but at the back of my mind najua today I should look for mom jeans, today I should look for shorts, today I should look for silk shirts, something of the sort. And you have an idea of what you want to thrift that day. Hata kama utaipata, you have an idea. I would also say that my success on Kairetusthrifts will be attributed to the fact that I have a very supportive family. Like everybody in my family has contributed to that shop one way or another. I remember nikianza like on Instagram sikuwa na capital kwa sababu nilikuwa nimemaliza pesa yote yenye nilikuwa nime earn campus after campus, hiyo ka period ka before nianze my thrift shop na after kumaliza shule. Yeah, my mom helped me out with the finances, and whenever nimekula pesa ya stock because I didn't know better, alikuwa still there like supporting me financially. She also models some of my clothes, like she modeled one pair of shoes and it sold. So yeah, my mom has been my financial support. Also, I have two sisters, as I've mentioned, and both of them, I don't know you guys if I could be able to do anything in this world without my family, but I guess it's close to everybody who can say that about themselves. So my sisters, my big sister like helped me with a platform. I used to model clothes for nyumba yake before I moved out, and also she would agree to model some of my clothes, kwenda na mimi Gikomba kutafuta nguo, kuniambia this one will sell, kama haita sell heri hata ninunue mimi mwenyewe. You see, there's this motivation you keep getting when you're with her. When I was with her. And then for my small sister, that girl is like my PA, my personal assistant. She's curvy more than I am. She has a really nice body, so she usually models clothes that are big on me. And also she lives far from my place, so she usually comes every morning before 9 tuseme naenda thrifting, especially time nilikuwa intern, ananisaidia kwenda Gikomba to buy clothes, to get the clothes, to carry them back home, kupeleka kwa my delivery place, like, and then she models. I don't know, My family is just, God bless their beautiful souls, because I couldn't do this without them, honestly. And then next question, what I think about Instamarket. Well, I have never been to one, so I don't know how to answer this, but the question is what I think about it. It's not how I found it, so I can answer what I think about it. I think it's a nice place. From what I hear, you get a lot of profit when you sell your items, because it's like an open market. You get to sell your items, and then another thing is you get to know your customers, like on a personal level. Unawaona some of my customers wengi, like 80% of them sijai patana na wao, and if I were to go to an Instamarket, I'm sure ningepatana na at least 30% ama 40%, I don't know. So I think it's a nice platform to interact with your customers. But sasa on Instamarket, what I'm usually afraid of is the pricing. I don't know how much it is to rent a place, a platform, yani your space of showing your clothes. But then if you're watching this and you have ever been to an Instamarket, please comment down below your thoughts, because I'm not well informed about this, and maybe you'll be a better source of information, because we are learning both sides. I'm learning from you, you guys are learning from me, you see. So maybe you could tell us the prices of getting a platform at Instamarket and how it is like interacting with the customers, or if your customer interacting with your supply of clothes. Another reason I have never been to an Instamarket is the fact that I'm usually so awkward when I'm around people. I'm that social awkward being. As I've told you before, I prefer my own space, like being alone, which I know is not a good thing, by the way. I should go out there and socialize with people, but I kind of get social anxiety when I'm around people, kwanza new people. Like nafikirianga at the back of my mind, like how do these people view me? I know I shouldn't care, but anyway, I'll try that someday, maybe. Next question is, what are my favorite shops? Well, I haven't shopped online for clothes. Maybe my home decor, like the leaves that I've showed you, and jewelry. So my favorite stores, if you're talking about clothes, will be one, affordable thrift wear. Like she has the best boots and best shoes. She really has good shoes, you guys. You should just check her out. I'll leave all the pages down below in my description. So affordable thrift wear, she sells clothes and shoes. Another shop would be Closet Plug. I know you don't need introduction. It's owned by the beautiful Samantha Nyakoi. She has really good style, you guys. Just go check her out, and also check her thrift page. And the last one is Thrift with Mweni. I don't know much about her. I don't know the owner, but she has really cute items on her page, so go check her out also. And for other things that I buy, I would recommend Tasiwa stores. Tasiwa stores, I hope that's how it's pronounced. I don't know pronunciation of so many words, but she sells accessories, jewelry, like cute stuff. Her page is down below also. Last but not least is, what do you do with your dead stock, if you have any? Oh yes, I have dead stock. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't have dead stock if you have a thrift store. So what I do is, I usually make sales on my shop. Kama vitu zimepile up ni nyingi sana and we have hit a milestone, say for example nimefikisha 2k, most of these items sell chap. So if you have a lot of dead stock, do that. I'll highly recommend that. I also give away items to customers who have bought from my shop more than once, some more than twice. Yeah, I just give away because I think they deserve the clothes, because they're really nice. My customers are really nice. I love you guys if you're watching and you're my customer. And then I also like wear some of them. Zikika sana kwa shop hakuna mtu anabuy, I just wear them. Na nilikuwa naziangalia hivi nasema hii sipoenda nitabuy mwenyewe. Hata sikubuy, hiyo nikaa kuchukua literally, which makes you go lost. But anyways, I just take them and wear them. And also sometimes I give my friends, sometimes I give my sisters, sometimes I give my mom. Yeah, that's what I do with dead stock. And that concludes the questions and the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. By the way, I know those are new patterns. Please don't ask me where I got them from. I'll answer that in the next video, hopefully with my home tour. Hii corona sasa imefanya nisimalize my bed sitter, like pimping it, but hopefully I'll be able to finish it mbio mbio. Hii corona ikiisha, I hope inaisha soon, because I cannot even go thrifting because of it, and it's so sad, and I miss thrifting. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 3K. Please help me get to 3K. Tell your friend, tell your sister to subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next one.